Living Emunah, Part 3 by Rabbi David Asher. Emunah is the root of good midot. Emunah, faith in Hashem, is the root of all midot tovot, fine qualities. One who truly believes that Hashem governs the world and wishes only for his well-being will never be envious of other people. Kina, jealousy, is one of the most destructive qualities, and in fact, Shlomo HaMelech stated that jealousy is what causes one's bones to decay. Rabbeinu Yonah writes that a person's health depends upon the heart, and nothing is more harmful to the heart than jealousy. Indeed, modern medicine has determined that stress is one of the most harmful conditions for one's health. And so much of the stress that we experience comes from jealousy. We look around us and see what other people have, and we begin to ask ourselves, why am I not as accomplished and successful as he? These thoughts cause overbearing pressure that can directly lead to both physical and emotional ailments. One who has emunah, however, when he sees other people's success, he thinks, what does this have to do with me? Hashem gives me exactly what I need to serve him and fulfill my role in the world. Why does it matter that other people have more? A person berates himself when he invests effort, but doesn't see the desired results and doesn't earn a comfortable living. He assumes it's his fault, that this is because he wasn't good enough, that he is a failure, and that others look at him as a good for nothing. This is a totally incorrect approach. Our success depends not only upon our efforts, but on Hashem. We invest our effort, but only Hashem determines the outcome. A person with emunah also does not become angry. After all, anger occurs when things do not work out the way a person wants them to. But if one has emunah, he is not upset when events do not turn out to his liking. He says to himself, it is Hashem's will that things should not turn out this way. And if this is Hashem's will, then this is my will as well. Likewise, a person with emunah is humble. He realizes that everything is determined by Hashem, and that even his success and achievements are the result not of his own skills and efforts, but rather Hashem's grace and compassion. Everything he has and everything he has achieved was graciously given to him by Hashem. If he had the wisdom to earn money, it is because Hashem enabled him to do so. With this perspective, a person can never become arrogant or look down on others. A parable is told of a poor man who was invited to the wedding of a fabulously wealthy cousin. The man could not afford a proper suit for the affair, and so he approached his well-to-do neighbor and asked if he could borrow a suit. The neighbor lent him an exquisite $1,000 suit to wear to the wedding. And so the guest arrived at the wedding in this $1,000 suit. And when he looked around, he noticed many guests wearing far less fancy attire. He felt very proud of the suit he was wearing and looked at the other guests with scorn. Quite obviously, this reaction is completely irrational. Does it make sense for a person to take pride in something he borrowed for one evening? Does he have anything of which to be proud? This is how the person with emunah looks at all his possessions and achievements. Everything is borrowed, something given to him mercifully by Hashem, and there is thus no room for any sort of hubris or pride.